The Krothek slavers had made a critical mistake, though they wouldn't realize it until it was too late. They'd raided a human colony ship, expecting the same easy conquest they'd enjoyed with dozens of other species. Humans were newcomers to the galactic stage, weak, soft-skinned, and apparently defenseless. The raid went smoothly. 37 humans were taken, bound, and thrown into holding cells aboard the Krothek's vessel. Among them was Dr. Elena Vasquez, a xenobiologist who'd spent the journey to New Terra studying alien physiology. She noticed something immediately: the Krothek's guards wouldn't touch the humans directly. They used energy prods and sonic weapons, maintaining distance at all times. "They're afraid of us," she whispered to the merchant marine next to her, a burly man named Chen who was nursing a cut on his arm from the initial capture. "Doesn't feel like it," Chen muttered, wincing. But Elena was right. The Krotheks had done their research, most of it. Slave Master Vector reviewed the intelligence reports on humans with satisfaction. Physically unremarkable, no natural weapons, highly social so they'd be easy to control through group punishment. There was one odd note in the biochemical analysis: human blood had an unusually low pH compared to other species. Vector dismissed it. Blood was blood. The revolt began accidentally. A guard struck Chen too hard, splitting his lip. Blood splattered across the Krothek's chitinous arm. The guard's scream was unlike anything the humans had ever heard, a high-pitched shriek of pure agony. Where Chen's blood had landed, the chitin was bubbling, smoking, dissolving like metal in acid. The guard collapsed, thrashing. Other Krotheks rushed forward, only to slip in the spreading pool of blood. Their feet began to burn. Panic rippled through the slavers. Elena understood instantly. "Our blood," she shouted. "It's acidic to them." What happened next would be studied in military academies across human space for generations. The humans turned themselves into weapons. Chen punched a guard, his split knuckles leaving burning trails across alien flesh. A woman bit down on her own arm, using her blood like chemical warfare. Another human, a former medic, knew exactly where to cut for maximum blood flow without permanent damage. It was desperate, brutal, and effective. The Krotheks, apex predators in their own right, had never faced prey that could weaponize its own life force. Their armor meant nothing, human blood seeped through joints and seals. Their strength meant nothing, they couldn't touch humans without suffering chemical burns. Vector retreated to the bridge, sealing it behind him. Through security feeds, he watched his crew fall to creatures they dismissed as harmless. Humans weren't using captured weapons or technology. They were using themselves. "Mayday," he transmitted to the nearest Krotheks fleet. "The humans, their biological weapons. Their blood is." A plasma cutter's beam, operated by a freed human engineer, pierced the door. When the Galactic Federation eventually investigated the derelict Krotheks vessel, they found all crew members dead or incapacitated. The humans had seized control using nothing but their own biology and desperate courage. The ship's medical bay revealed the truth: human blood, with its pH of approximately 7.4, was chemically hostile to the vast majority of known alien species whose biochemistry operated at different pH levels. The Federation's response was immediate. Humanity was issued a formal biochemical hazard warning. Not as an insult, but as a compliment. Slavers learned to avoid human space entirely. Those who didn't quickly discovered that humanity's deadliest weapon wasn't their technology or their military, it was the simple fact that they were willing to bleed. Dr. Vasquez later published a paper titled, "Adaptive Advantages of Terran Biochemistry in Hostile Encounters." It became required reading for xenobiologists across the galaxy. The abstract contained a single warning: humans are more dangerous wounded than most species are at full strength.